How's it going out there, guys and ladies? Welcome back to the channel. I just want to thank you guys for coming back to support me. And today we're going to talk about how brokers will have you on a load on Friday, and you get there to make your delivery on Saturday, and the receiver tell you we can't take you till Monday. All right, yeah, like I said in the intro, this is something that's been happening maybe the last 2 months. It's done happen maybe like 2 or 3 times, but you're gonna learn in this situation that I let the broker know what's going on, and I've been talking to a few more owner operators about the same issue, and they have been kind of experiencing the same things as well. I got my notes over here. So let's just get into it, man. I ain't gonna waste you guys' time. All right, I picked this load up last week on last Friday out of North Carolina, and it was a short load, 321 miles. It wasn't a lot of freight in the area, so I was trying to get from there to the Atlanta market. So I took it. I picked it up. I think at like 1. I picked the load up. Man, they loaded me. I was in and out of that place within an hour. So I picked the load up, and man, I hit the road, man. I was out of there. I should have knew something was wrong though, cause it was just going too good. It was going way too good. I should have knew something was wrong, man. I should have knew something was wrong. And so I get to my delivery, I park, and it was only like 2 or 3 trucks there already. So I got up the next morning, I went in there, I showed the lady my paperwork, and she said, we don't take this customer on the weekends. This is a Monday through Friday customer. So I say, you sure? I say, because, according to what I discussed with the broker, this delivers on Saturday from 7 to 4, first come, first serve. She said, no. She said, I'm sorry, sir, but you're going to have to call them back and let them know that we don't take this customer on Saturday. So I stepped outside, and I called the broker. And the broker said, oh yeah, it was a chicken load, -10 chicken load. He said, oh yeah, just tell them you have an appointment. I said, yeah, but it says first come, first serve. It's like, no, it's an appointment. I said, okay. And I think on the rate con it says it's got an appointment time, but down in the info, which I probably want to include, it says first come, first serve. But I got off the phone with him. I went back in there and I told the lady, I say, he says it's an appointment, and also he said that it's not for customer A, it's actually for customer B. Well, she said, well, we don't store customer B at this warehouse at all. She said, now customer A purchased product from customer B, and then they ship it to this warehouse and we store it. And so I picked up from, where I picked up was where customer B stored their main supply, and then I took it over to Georgia. And she was like, we don't do business with them. We only work for customer A. I was like, okay. So I called the broker back. Oh no, man. Nah. Something ain't right there, man. Let me talk to her. Put him on speakerphone. Put the phone on the desk, and there was 2 clerks in the receiving office, and they both listening to him talk and explain what's going on. And she doing like, both of them like looking like, like what is he talking about? And and then I guess she was the manager. She said, we spoke with you guys for the last couple of weeks on this issue, and we've been telling y'all that we don't take this customer on the weekends, and it's the same thing every week. And y'all keep sending these trucks here and knowing that we don't take them. she said, but if you want us to unload that load, it's going to be $290. And she was like, yeah, but you guys know that we don't take that load. So I got my paperwork and I got my phone off the counter and I stepped outside and I finished my conversation with the broker. Hey man, I'll call you back when I get to the office. I'm on the way to work. And I waited like 2 hours. It's like 9:30 now. Nothing. So I text my dispatch, which I don't use them unless I need them to aggravate a broker or a shipper, or a broker to aggravate a shipper to get me unloaded. And all right, like, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had headed back into the door. That's my truck in the background, the blue truck right there, the International with the Reefer trailer. All right, this part of the video, I'll ask you guys to please take a short time to like, comment, and subscribe, man. Hit that notification bell down below if you don't mind. And I appreciate y'all for checking out my channel. And I'm gonna continue the story right now. So they told the broker that it'll be $290 if they was to get me unloaded. Well, in this situation, leave in the comments how many of you guys would have sat there from, Friday to Monday and got an extra $500 for this load. Leave down in the comments how many of you guys would have done that. Before I get to this next part, to what I'm going to say and why I move the way I move. If I was to answer that question, it would be no. It'd be hell no. I'm not sitting with no load at -10 over the weekend for an extra $500. Especially in the Atlanta market. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. It's the market's too good to be sitting there. Now, depending on the market you're in, you might have to. I mean, it might not be any better options, but for me, I felt that it was a better option for me. So what I did is I texted my dispatch and I told them, I said, could you contact the broker? I had just got off the phone with him like 15 minutes ago. Like 15 minutes. I said, can you contact the broker? I said, they haven't been responding. Could you contact them and let them know that that these people not gonna unload me, this, that, and the other? I gave them, I kind of did a little short rundown with the text message, and so they text back like, okay. So I waited like 30 more minutes. I called the broker back, and as soon as I called him, I felt my phone vibrate. So I looked down, and it was my dispatcher texting me, letting me know that the broker said that they'll pay you detention and this, that, and the other. But I'm already on the phone with the broker. And as I'm reading it, he says, hello. So I'm like, hey, what's going on, man? I say, yeah, I've been calling because I had called. That's right, I called like twice. And the first time, I waited on hold for like 15 minutes and no answer. The second time, I waited on hold for the guy answered, transferred me to a different line. That was supposed to be the guy that booked the load with me. Come to find out, his voicemail wasn't set up after 20 minutes of being on hold. So I'm pissed now. So I called him back, and as I called back the third time, that's when the text came through. So I called him back, and he answered the phone. He was like, yeah, who's speaking? I told him who it was. And he's, oh yeah, that was me who booked the load with you. I said, okay. I say, well, I'm just gonna say it like this. I told him straight up, man. Rolling Reefer don't beat around the bush. I get straight to the point, baby. I told him, I say, I'm gonna be honest. I say, I'm tired of calling, and y'all transferring me to different lines, and nobody's picking up. I say, so I need to get this thing figured out. I say, I'm not sitting here all weekend at -10 for no $250 a day. I say it costs too much to run my trailer at -10 for a full day over here in this heat, and it's 95 plus degrees over here. I'm not doing it. I say, So we need to get something figured out. I got to move. I say I'm not doing it. I say we either gonna get me unloaded today, or I'm gonna be in North Carolina this afternoon and then be taking this stuff off of my trailer. I say y'all got to figure something out. I say because I don't think it's right that you load a guy on Friday knowing that I wasn't going to be able to get unloaded on Saturday, and I said to him, I say, and you can't tell me that you didn't know that I wasn't going to be unloaded on the weekend, because I had you on speakerphone when the ladies in the front office were speaking to you about it this morning, and they said that they told y'all several times already that they don't unload that customer on the weekends. I say, so you can't sit here and tell me that y'all didn't book that load knowing they delivered Monday, but y'all just wanted to get it covered. So he said, oh man, why would you think I would do something like that? I say, it's obvious. I say, it's not the first time it happened to me. And I've been talking to some guys in some Facebook groups that I'm in, some other owner operators, and we've been dealing with the same thing. That's becoming something that's normal for you brokers to do. Book us on the load Friday, saying it delivers Saturday, and we stuck with the load all weekend. I say, I'm not doing that anymore. You either gonna get the stuff off my trailer today, or it'll be off my trailer by tomorrow morning or afternoon in North Carolina. And when I said that, I guess his manager, he had me on speakerphone. He heard, because I was kind of yelling. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I'm in my feelings now. I'm in my feelings now because they pissing me off. So I guess this manager picked up the phone. He was like, hey man, get away from me. I tell you what we can do, man. We'll just pay the $290, man, and we'll just pay the $290 and we'll get you out of there, man. How about that? I say, now you talking business. Now you speaking my language. That's what I'm talking about. Get me out of here. I say, I don't want to be sitting here all weekend on this load. So I went in there. I made him pay that $290, and I'm gonna tell you why I say you don't do that in a good market. I paid them that $290. I was out of there by 2 o'clock. All right. I went about 8 miles down the road and I parked. And I say, well, I'm gonna shut down for the day, because it's right now for me it ain't nothing on the load. It ain't nothing on the load board for me. I use DAT. It's nothing on the load board for me. So I sat there and I waited. I checked it, but nothing came up. So I said, okay, cool. The next day, this is why I don't wait. I booked the load for 214 miles. 214 miles, man. For $1,800. Yeah, 214 miles for $1,800. So you ask yourself that question again. Even if you didn't comment in the comments like I ask yourself again: is $500 worth holding you, and you missed the opportunity of making $1,800, or even $1,000, or even could have been a $3,400 load because it was a Saturday? You know, you never know. But I booked that load on a Sunday and it delivered Monday night. But I mean, hey, it's 214 miles. So moral of the story is, don't let $500 make you miss out on the opportunity to make money. Don't be so complacent and so comfortable to just accept what the brokers say. Sometimes you have to when they draw the line, you have to push back. You never settle. Man. Always fight for more. Never book cheap loads. But yeah, that's the moral of the story, man. It's basically, don't let, $500 or opportunity to just have an easy weekend sitting there at a shipper or receiver, blow your opportunity to actually make money for your business. You already know the slogan. If you ain't rolling with Reefer, you ain't rolling right. I'm out.